Hi, this video instruction on how to format a list of tables and list of figures in a multi-article dissertation is brought to you by TWU's Graduate School. The process of creating a list of tables and list of figures will luckily be quite simple. Open a blank document, side by side your paper. The way you can do that is by going to View, the View tab, and choosing side by side. Scroll throughout your document. Have one section titled Tables and one section titled Figures on that blank document. Scroll throughout your document and simply copy the table and the table title and enter it into the tables section, the respective section, and then make sure to note the page number associated. Quick note, for students who publish chapters of their dissertation, the numbering convention should be chapter, period, chapter number, period, table number. So for this first table, the number is 1.1 as it is table 1 of chapter 1. Record the number, the table title, and the page number in the blank document, which is not blank because I went ahead and added all of the respective figures and tables from this paper over here to save time. But you would just go through one by one and copy and paste. Once you've gathered all of that information, you head back up to the front matter. After the table of contents, seen here, you should have two tables, the list of tables and the list of figures. Both titles should be centered and in all caps, like the rest of the page titles in your front matter. Click at the end of the line and click enter. And then go ahead and once you have all that information, select all of it, do Control-C or copy, right-click and copy, and then you can choose Control-V, and then make sure to choose Keep Text Only, so you don't get any formatting, strange formatting coming in from that blank document. You only have the formatting that's here in your paper already. And then you can see that this is still not right. The font came in as incorrect, so we're going to make sure it matches the rest of my document. So the font in the rest of my document is Times New Roman and size 12. And then you're going to make sure that the spacing is correct throughout by going right-clicking, highlighting all the text on the page, right-clicking, and choosing paragraph. And then making sure it's 0 point for before, 0 point for after, double spaced, and check yes for don't add space between paragraphs of the same style. And then click OK. Now everything is spaced correctly. Okay, because this is a list of tables, remove the table, the word table from every entry. Then remove the spaces in between so that the table title line is on the same line as its numbering convention. And do the same with the page number at the end. It should all be on one line. Go ahead and do that with all of the entries. Okay, now that you've done that, go ahead and add periods until the end of the line. So after the table title, you keep adding periods until the end of the line, until it moves to the next line. And with that, your list of tables is correctly entered. And then you would do the same down here for your list of figures. Take the list down here, copy, paste as plain text. Oh, look, and it came in correctly this time. Let's double check that the paragraph is correct. Okay. And then because this is a list of figures, you remove the figure. And then make sure everything is on the same line. There are only 2 entries for this paper for figures. So now you just add periods until the end of the line. Again, the end of the line. Then you should be finished with your formatting of your list of tables and list of figures. If you add any new tables or figures, be conscious to update your list. Finally, you will need to remind yourself to update your page numbers upon every resubmission to the graduate school, as every entry may be the final one that leads to final approval of your document. Thank you for sitting through this demonstration, and happy formatting, everyone.